Now, I've been in the restaurant industry for maybe over combined like 8 years, something like that. So I know all about when it comes to restaurants, man. And as of late, yes, if you're not in an event space or you not in where parties come in or high dining or something like all these Chili's, everywhere where middle class people eat, beware working there because it's not what it was. You better be a really good server. And you know what I come across when I go to the restaurant, man? People are terrible servers. And as a server, I be like, yo, we go out and we grade everybody. Did you greet me? Did you tell me, did you greet me with a good attitude? Did you introduce your name? Did you give me a compliment? I got kids here. You ain't complimenting no kid. Oh, y'all look good. How you doing? Hey, little, did you acknowledge everybody there? Did you get my waters here on time? Were you attentive? Did you forget anything? You know what I'm saying? Were you sweet? Were you kind? Were you funny? It's a lot of things that go into it. And a lot of these people just think just because they bring you your food, you deserve a tip. So people have caught on to that and they're like, you know what? We're just not gonna eat here. We're just gonna keep our money, not tip. Go get the fast food and ain't gotta worry about all that. So hey, let's get into this video. It's by Zach Rios, I believe that's his name. I like his videos. He gets some good quality, but let's just see what he's talking about on this one. All right, run it.
I think we can all agree that eating at a restaurant has become like ridiculously priced in the past few years.
In American restaurants, you're paying over $20 for microwaved frozen food.
I have a job at Denny's, and it's literally not a singular customer, and we are empty.
So with the high cost of living issues that everybody's been dealing with, I've been getting more and more videos popping up on my For You page talking about how empty restaurants have become. With the increase in cost over years, along with the decline in food quality, it has really taken a toll in an already cutthroat business. And now we've gotten to the point where I don't even know what really could be done, other than possible promotions to cut prices for a limited time to get people in the doors, but that's not permanent, and things only seem to be getting more expensive as time goes on, so I think that this is only going to get worse. We have a lot to go over today, along with comments from you guys from previous videos, so if you want to be featured on a future video, leave in the comments down below. But let's start off with a very interesting clip.
I think we can all agree that eating at a restaurant has become like ridiculously priced in the past few years. We cook at home most of the times, but we like to go out like once or twice a week. And I honestly feel like me and my husband cannot go out to lunch or dinner without spending $50+ and we don't.
Absolutely. And once or twice a week is asinine in 2025. It's actually crazy knowing the prices of everything. To go out once or twice a week, that's 8 times in a month, and you're including a tip, and they charging you more just for the simple fact they got to cook it.
Don't even drink. A couple months ago now, like me and my husband kind of just looked at each other after going to and moderately priced restaurant and being like, that was not worth it. And we kind of just decided then and there that we were either going to go like the fast casual chain restaurant route or go to a really nice restaurant where we knew that we were going to get a great meal and it'd be worth what we were paying for. This is
Now, in Atlanta, the higher ones might be like a Houston's. That might be, you know what I mean? Or the fast chains on the low end. Those are your Chili's. Those are your Applebee's. Those, I believe, are just... You're getting, like he said, you getting some microwave. You're not getting what you think you're getting. You might as well be getting Stouffer's, Kid Cuisine, dog. You might as well run it up in Food Depot and just go that route. But I'm telling you, you go in here paying, the 2 for $20. I don't even know if that exists anymore. That 2 for $20 used to be hitting, but I'm telling you right now, dog, listen, the food industry, you have to have exceptional customer service skills if you want to work there as a server. And then if you want to eat there, your expectations cannot be what they once were. You see, the world is changing, and the people that control these type of industries, they don't have no heart. They have a dark heart. All they care about is green. They have a green heart. They have a love for money and a lust for money, and they don't care. All they care about is the bottom line. And the person that's going to hurt in the end is the consumer. They're going to try to make it happen and all that, but the consumer's always going to bite that bullet.
Just how slow everything has been. And of course, it's not everywhere, but the Miami Herald talked to a bunch of people who live in Miami and asked them why they're not eating out. And for the most part, people said prices are just too high and they are trying to cut back right now. They say the main reason cited by diners who responded is the fact that prices are too high and that too many new restaurants aren't paying attention to the needs of local diners. Man, that one hits home too, because so many of these restaurants are all the same. They all kind of have the same dishes. They're all very expensive. The service is mediocre or crap at best. And then they want to charge you $30 to $40 a plate. One couple in Miami reported going to a restaurant in Wynwood called Double Knot, which is an Asian restaurant from Philadelphia, and just a dinner for two was $300, guys. Like, if I got a bill for dinner for two for Lizzie and I would have to do like a double take and like, is this for real? I mean, is this the right number? I don't think I've ever paid that much for us to go have a dinner anywhere.
You can find me at...
And as I said, prices only seem to be going up, even though they know the traffic is slowing down. We'll see in a little bit a couple of sponsored posts on TikTok that I've seen from a few chain restaurants having some limited time offers and meal deals to just get people in the door. But as soon as that kind of stuff goes away, so will the customers. We've already seen that with McDonald's and a lot of fast food chains recently. People have been pushed away from the prices also. So they have some promotions on mobile orders, on their apps, takeout. People use them and buy the food, but as soon as the offer expires, there goes everybody at the restaurant as well. But another thing that was said in the last clip, a lot of the newer restaurants all end up being very similar. The same dishes, the same looks, the overall prices. So much so that people are just done with the modernization of the logo.
Now, I'm sorry, I couldn't even see it, my bad.
Fresh.
Can anyone else like not eat at chain sit-down restaurants anymore? Like Olive Garden or Chili's? Like I used to love them. I worked at Chili's, love the food, but lately it's like really freaking me out. Like every time I eat it, it doesn't feel like real food. Like it feels like it was made in a lab, which it probably was in some like really nice test kitchen and everything, but like I know it's like repackaged and comes in frozen, blah blah blah, but I could get past that before, and now it's just different. It feels like, I don't know, like dystopian slop, like presented as a nice meal.
I refuse to pay over $20 for an entree and it's a TV dinner. I'm having this happen with all food. Restaurant food is gross, fast food is even worse. Frozen food is like plastic. Even the fresh stuff is constantly recalled and off now. We've seen that when we talked about grocery prices in the stores. Nothing really seems to be too safe to eat anymore. So much.
That's a good point. Now, when she said the fast food is worse, I believe that. Like, I think I got now, I thought I was just getting older. I'm like, all right, I'm 33 now. Maybe I'm just getting older, right? But no. I ate some Burger King, was it? And I don't mean to put Burger King on blast like that. But after it, it's not that I felt terrible. I just felt like, ugh. Like, I felt like tired. Like, I was full, but I felt tired. I felt like, why did I eat that? Like, when I go back home to West Virginia, I drive 8 hours. The whole 8 hours, I don't eat anything. My family and them, they want something cool, eat. Maybe because when I eat it, it'll make me tired and all that, cool. But for the most part, I don't eat. I'm like, I'm good. I don't want no fast food. I don't like fast food. I'm even worried about the chicken now. Like, how does every place in Atlanta on every block got 5 chicken places with chicken specials? Where and what is happening to these damn chickens? How has everybody got access to all this chicken? Now Wendy's talking about they got tendies. Now I wouldn't dare eat no Wendy's tendies, dog. Hell no. That ain't no real chicken. Ain't no way it's real chicken. You can't convince me that's real chicken, dog. Like, I get it, though. You got kids. You ain't making them out. Now, I'm just saying. That's why I like to work at a restaurant, because I'm like, at the worst case, I'm trying to bring home some of this for a discount. We going to eat this rather than that. And they charging, it's crazy when Taco Bell is charging the same price. Zaxby's charging the same as you going to sit in a dine-in restaurant. This is nuts. Give me the cow. Give me the chickens. I'll figure it out myself. I'm growing a garden. That's what we got to get back to, because there is no way on earth we can continue trusting whatever they're putting into this food. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's unacceptable.
To the food at chain restaurants literally come out of a freezer bag, and we have a perfect example of that right here.
So I'm walking home, right? And I see all of these bags of chicken meatballs.
Look at this.
I'm like, why on earth would a restaurant, where would these be coming from? You know what? Cater to you kitchen. You pay for catering, and you get chicken meatballs from a box.
You'd be surprised where your local restaurants get their supplies. Look up Restaurant Depot. I love non-restaurant people learning about Cisco for the first time. I don't know why everyone's being mean about this. Do I expect a restaurant to hand roll meatballs? Yeah, I do, to be honest. Especially for what you have to pay for it now, everything should be top tier, and that's just not the case at all.
This is the Costco of restaurants, and just like Costco, you have to be a member to shop here. And to be a member, you have to work for a restaurant. This is where restaurants can get items in bulk, from disposable cutlery to tubs of mayo and soy sauce, and even Willy Wonka-sized chocolate bars. But here's a dirty little secret. A lot of restaurants will get get frozen, pre-made dishes here. Heat them up to the restaurant, serve it to the customer, charge $10. Most popular offenders are the labor-intensive dishes like empanadas, dumplings, spring rolls, raviolis, pastries, and especially desserts. It is rare for a restaurant to have a dedicated pastry chef. So many times the chocolate pudding or the tiramisu or the tres leches cake you're ordering is just thawed out Restaurant Depot food. So what do you think? Is this cheating or is this smart business?
Absolutely smart business. I give them that. That's a smart business.
I mean, in a way,
I can't blame them. If you were coming to their restaurant and you saying I got the money to pay for $15, $16, $17 pie or slice of pie or that, man, hey, kudos to you. I don't care. You got finessed. This is you know what I mean? Capitalist. Like, yo, we had the product. You are the consumer. So be it. I'm not faulting them for that. That's perfectly acceptable. My thing is when y'all are charging too much and it's like greedy at this point. You know what I mean? Y'all just like, hey, the bottom line. That's when it becomes a problem.
you could talk about it being smart business, but if the customers stop coming because of this, it's not so smart anymore. And the comment talking about charging $10 for it is kind of on the low end now. You'll see a lot of meals being $15, $20 for very
Absolutely.
alcohol sales, according to Texas Restaurant Association. A survey of restaurant owners showed a drop in alcohol sales during the second quarter of 2025. Restaurant owners said that the economy and drinking trends among those under 29 years old led to the decline of alcohol sales. Gen Z and younger millennials are not drinking as much as other generations. The changing demographics and habits are leading the industry to adapt. Well, I don't really know how they would adapt if people just aren't doing it at all. I don't know. I feel like it's just my own experience, but I see a lot of people around my age, myself included, that don't drink nearly as much or really at all, honestly, anymore. Along with another one of the big reasonings in the comments right here. Easier to buy your own bottle than pay $22 for a mixed drink.
That's it. Why would I pay $18 to $20 for an old fashioned? And you putting, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what's a good well that y'all putting in there. Y'all putting 1 to 2 ounces in there, maybe 2.5. I'm paying that much for it just to sit in your restaurant and drink. And you think your atmosphere is really worth upcharging me for what I could go and buy from a whole damn bottle? Get a whole damn bottle. If my goal is to get drunk, there's easier ways to do that. Period. There's easier ways to make this happen than to come in there and run up $60 for it like for maybe even a third of what a bottle. Like, that don't make no sense to me, man. People waking up, and I'm here for it. Even though I'm in a restaurant, I'm here for it.
Hurting now.
Applebee's and IHOP are losing money. They are amongst the latest restaurant chains to announce that customers are walking away from higher priced items and not spending as much time in their restaurants. Remember that Applebee's and IHOP were part of the group of restaurants that raised their prices over the last few years, and they are seeing customers pull back as a result. In fact, Applebee's says that the amount of customers that are only coming in to take advantage of promotions has significantly increased over the past year. Of course, it's little wonder that customers are getting very savvy and are only focused on deals when the price of food has skyrocketed so much, especially
I've always been about the deals.
Eating out and amongst even fast food restaurants. Applebee's and IHOP say that they hope to turn things around for themselves by focusing on innovative new menu products. So what, can customers expect more of those watered down Dollaritas? Either way, given current economic conditions, I highly doubt there's going to be.
And y'all wrong as hell if y'all be out in there drinking them damn them Limeritas. Come on, man. Knock it off. Better yet. Hold on, where is it?
It don't look like it.
Nah, that ain't there. Where my shit at?
Hit the road, dude.
Hit the road, dude.
Much that either restaurant can do to coax customers into spending much more on higher priced items. It just simply isn't the time for that right now.
And like I said, I'm seeing a ton of this right now because I looked up this topic on TikTok. A ton of the sponsored posts are what's up on screen right now. This one specifically is Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 for $19.99, which I mean overall does seem like a good deal, but this kind of stuff doesn't last forever. I've seen ads previously with Applebee's like he talked about in the last clip. Same thing with Chili's as well, but they end up going away and so do the customers. But I thought it'd be a good idea to take a look at a clip from just a couple years ago where this problem was still happening in 2023, but we got
That pick 6 look fire though. I ain't gonna lie. I used to work at B-Dubs.
but also see how much it's changed and evolved in the past 2 years.
Is price actually the problem why people are going out less? I think at the end of this video, I'm going to surprise you. So we see this article from December 22nd of 2023. It talks about how, as you can read the headline, is it price or is it something else why people are dining out less? So now this first part would show you, it says that there, to be clear, there hasn't been an exodus from restaurants exactly, but the anticipated rebound of the pandemic has been slowing. But you see things like this. Like, so at the end of this, late night Taco Bell runs were way up. The fast casual has gone up. We still left our homes in search of convenient food. Fast food joints, all that type of stuff. So we're seeing, and this would lead you to believe that maybe price is the problem because these are oftentimes the cheaper option. But not so fast, my friend. As you would see here, when it comes to the more expensive locations, it seems as though they're either doing all or nothing. Customers are doing all or nothing. They're either going to Carbone or these really high-end viral places that are doing great, or they're not going out at all. It's no longer in between where they'll go out for the nice place, but nothing crazy. It's just different. And this is what we've seen in 2023.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm kind of glad that we are noticing this. Like, we don't need to be out dropping so much money on food just to sit in a restaurant and say, hey, we went out to eat. For some reason, Americans think that it gives us a good sense of feeling, like, of even success. Like, hey, we can eat out. Like, we're better than these guys. They eat that. They eat ramen noodles, peanut butter jelly, ham sandwich. We get to go out to eat. But it's like, once you realize, bro, it's food. And if you realize how much it costs them to get that food and make it versus what you paying for it, you're losing every single time in it. Now, yes, it's going to feel good because you don't have to prepare it. You get to sit down with other people and watch some TV. But it's like, at the end of the day, man, it's hype, dog. It's food, man. And America is one of the most obese nations, if not the most obese nations, with the leading number one killing is heart rate disease and people in obesity and all. Like, y'all need to miss a couple meals. To keep it real with you, fasting is going to actually heal you. You learn how to fast, it's going to heal you. So for the most part, all of this is not that bad. Like, it's so much fat people in America. I'm going to just keep it real with you.
So at least back then, it seemed like it was either super expensive or super cheap. Any of the middle ground, a lot of the chain restaurants, just wasn't really worth it, which I think is the same case right now. But 2 years into the future, people have been heavily complaining about fast food.
Yeah, and why not? As they should.
Subway. A foot-long sandwich, the Beast, $18.99. Woo! 12 for the half foot, and right.
Who's going to be spending $20 on a Subway sandwich? Subway would be horrible even if the food was free. And if you order it delivery, it's basically a $30 sandwich. $40 for 2 sandwiches is ridiculous. I really don't know how a lot of these places are still in business.
My job at Denny's, and it's literally not a singular customer, and we are empty. It's 3 employees, and we're in California too. So in California, we get paid $19 an hour minimum. So there's 2 servers, $19 an hour. One of them, he's been here longer than me, so I'm assuming his pay somewhere around like $23 an hour. And then we got to cook. Probably makes about.
What I'm saying now, if you are a server and in that industry, it's best to, you either need to be extremely local. It's something that's not corporate. This needs to be, good reputation, locally owned. You might be good there. You might be just fine. Or you need to be in a place, like I said, where it is a lot of people and a lot of affluent people, and you need to go there and try to make your money. But all this Hooters, Chili's, like, listen, y'all not going to be making what y'all think y'all was making. You feel what I'm saying? And I know the hourly pay be low. I know all of this, but I'm telling you, my advice is to get you got to get to where the love of the company is, or where the heart of the money, you know what I mean? Where people spending that money. It's
$25 to $30 an hour. So just in labor costs alone, they losing almost damn near like $80 an hour.
I just being dead.
So we just went to Jing's on a Friday night, and there was like no one there. And the food, not what it used to be. So where's everyone going in Summerlin, Las Vegas? Where is everyone partying? Where is everyone drinking? Where is everyone eating? Because that used to be the spot, and it's not anymore.
Everyone's broke, unemployed, and inflation's going up. Very straightforward comment, but especially when we're talking about Las Vegas, if you've seen anything in the news over the summer, tourism is down very heavily across the...
Las Vegas is cooked, by the way.
Myself ever getting involved in this type of business is the food industry. You can speak to any restaurant owner. It is a graft. The margins are low. You have to stress about the quality being the same every single day. I wouldn't be able to step away from that. I would find myself there every evening, every weekend. I wouldn't have a life. Yes, there may be some people who have made their fortunes in the food industry. I'm just saying it's one of the hardest ones.
I'd say
one of the big
even McDonald's costs too much these days, man. Even McDonald's costs too much these days. I said, hey, my son, we had to do some homework. They had the playground right up the street at the McDonald's. I'm like, you know what? Cool. Let's go do that. Let's make that happen. Let's go McDonald's, do some homework. I'm still shocked to know that my 2-year-old, my 9-year-old, and me just getting a sandwich or something was like, we was still over $20. I'm like, listen, I ain't gonna act like I ain't got 20. I ain't got a dub. I got a dub, okay? But for what we received, I'm like, bro, this wasn't worth a dub. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think I got a Big Mac. And when I tell you the Big Mac is big whack, knock it off, bro. Knock it off.
Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Somebody need to
Lock 'em up.
Cause come on, bro. That Big Mac is whack. It's whacked out right now, bro. I would never eat a Big Mac again in my life. You hear what I'm saying? In my life. After I had that one, I said, bro, I'm eating nothing but bread. You got these little bitty ass burger meat on it. And then this, I'm like, man, what did y'all do to the Big Mac? This is no longer the Big Mac. It's the whack Mac. It's the little Mac. Come on, man. Knock it off.
Trends recently is the millennial burger joints. I feel like everybody has probably seen a clip or seen this out in public where they're supposed to be different than the average Applebee's or Chili's, something along the lines of that. And funny enough, all of these types of places end up looking like their own chain restaurant. They're all very similar. The prices that they're charging are just absolutely insane. I ordered a burger and this was at my table. Guess how much it was? $29 for the burger, $13 for the truffle fries. The in-house red sauce, in other words ketchup, alone would be $6. Another one here, guess how much the burger costs, where it's just a plain burger.
Man, fuck all that. Can anybody tell me how Five Guys is still in business to this day? How? In this economy? How? Who is paying $18 for a double, what is it, a double cheeseburger? Fully loaded? What? That gotta be a front. Them Five Guys about to be five broke niggas. I'm telling you, ain't no way anybody gonna continue paying that much money for Five Guys. I don't care you give me a big ass bag of fries. They gonna stop that too. You better believe it. They gonna stop filling that bag up like they used to fill it up. You finna get your size that you paid for. You got a small, you finna get a small amount, okay? Yeah, because prices ain't going down. It ain't like, man, Five Guys has never had deals, dog. And matter of fact, the last time I went to Five Guys, there was no line. It was me, my family, and maybe another family in there. It was 8 people. 8 people. And then now that I think about it, when we walked in, they all was looking at us like they ain't seen a human in ages. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, do I look familiar? Do they know me? What's going on? But no, I'm telling you, they not going to be around in 2026. I'm calling it. Five Guys is filing for bankruptcy very soon. Very soon. I remember in that college, they took that vegan, slutty vegan out of there. Ain't nobody paying. This is a college campus. We not paying $14 for no burger, for no veggie sandwich burger. They said, get that up out of here. I think they replaced it with a Taco Bell, and everybody rejoiced. You feel what I'm saying? They said, yes, please. But I'm telling y'all better, we got to figure this out. We got to become self-sustainable. I know we hear this all the time, and a lot of people think it's BS, which I think is too. It's just hard to do. I'm going to grow food out back. Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good when I say it out loud. But us actually doing it, I don't see it happening, man. So I would tell everybody, start saving y'all's money. Cook the best you find, the deals, the closeouts or whatever. You know, get your finesse going on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Finesse as much food as you can in this day and age. I don't care. Finesse, dog. Do what you can do. You feel me? Or buy a cow, buy some chickens, man. Eliminate some of these costs. Stop going out. Even though I'm telling you, if you ain't got it, don't come out because I ain't trying to serve you. I ain't trying to help you out. If I know you ain't tip, like, bro, don't be running me across. Don't be doing all this knowing you ain't got no money to tip me and you barely out here getting, like, knock it off. Get out of here. I'd rather not even do it. But yeah, Ruffle Feathers TV, let me know what y'all think.